Greetings, Micro the Administers. You know, I kind of want to rant, and I kind of don't want to rant, you know? So what do? Well, you don't rant. Hey, a little Maserati just passed me. Sure had an interesting sound. I'd like to catch up to it so you could hear it, but I'm not going to. I'd have to break too many laws. That's what I want to talk about, God's law. You know, God created the law, and He don't break His own laws. And there are just certain things that, you know, it ought to be obvious to people that go to church and seem to want to drop their intelligence at the door. You know, the front door, let's forget what we know to be true. Move into a whole nother realm of nonsense. Because that's really what has happened over the last 2,000 years. Scriptures have been corrupted by misinterpretations and, hey, intentional misinterpretations pushed upon people. That's why you have to repent. Repent means go back to 5. Go back to 5 and knock down the mental blocks that were installed in your head by other people who had mental blocks themselves. So you have to rebuild your house. And this is how it's done. Repent. So they've even, you don't even look at that correctly. Tent means 5. Pentagram that you fear so much. Candygram. You don't fear those. It's full of sugar, you should. It's refined. It's really bad for you. Anyway, back to God's law. You know, snakes don't talk. And you don't get any smarter eating apples or some particular fruit. Just say, the scriptures do say Yeshua entered the temple, threw out the money changers, traders. Yeah, well, go into your own head and throw out the deception that lives there, the darkness within. We all have it. The devil inside. You know, King Paimon, who I've mentioned before, Paimon, Pi is infinite. King Paimon is Lucifer's favorite prince. Kiss the prince. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself, but that's called inculcation and indoctrination. That's how they do it. It's how it's done. Just ask the Vatican. Ask the Catholics. They perfected it. Well, Jesuits. It really goes back to Constantine. He was a con man, you know. In this sign you shall conquer, we shall conquer. Yeah, the cross. Yeah. It's more like, hey, believe this or we kill you. And they did a lot of that. You had the gnosis, you had too much information, you're a goner. So you had to hide it yourself. And the way you communicated with other people that were in was through code. You know, Native Americans, you know, how? Hey, you know how, you're a friend of mine. You don't know how, I can't trust you. But I know how. And I try to teach people how. It's a discipline. It's not easy. Meditation is not what you think. It's how you think it. It's how you don't think it. How you think not. We'll wrap that up. We'll wrap it up. You know, I live on Rancho Wendigo. It's a rescue. You know, we rescue animals. Wendigo. It's a safe haven. And one of my cats came home all beat up the other day. I don't know what he got into it with. He seems to be fine now. I don't know. Does anybody know the myths and the tale of Bastet and Sekhmet, the Nile River? No? Okay. What else? Yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Laws of physics. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed or returned to source for redistribution. You know, you're really just a battery or capacitor yourself. That's all we are. You're in these suits. This suit we wear, temporary. But the essence, the essence, the essence, the quintessence, the mighty quintessence, yeah, lives forever. It's immortal. It's infinite. Anything with a pineal gland reincarnates. Think about it. Anything with a pineal gland reincarnates. You must be born again. I think I was mentioning before, so few people see my videos. I don't know if YouTube's good at restricting it or what. I've been censored there before, so who knows? They do. I'm pretty sure it happens. Anyway. Yeah, they don't like what you say, and they'll just put you at the bottom. Throw you under the bus. But here we are on 412. See 412? Well, the Trinity called me forth at 5. If you know your gematria, 12 is 3. Yeah. Anywho, what's today, the 10th? Oh, it's okay. The 10th day of the Aztec calendar, Mayan calendar, is the cat. Okay. Think that's a coincidence? We're here in Oklahoma. Oak and the Oma. Tree and the sound. Hardwood. Oak gets the hardwood. Okay. They have to be in a bliss state, okay. I like that one. But you know, we got the 5 tribes here. Actually, we probably got about 250. I don't know why they want to narrow it down to 5. There's a lot of racism in the tribes. It's kind of funny. I find it kind of humorous because I can stand back and watch it. That's just me. You try to interfere, and then you're just causing, stirring up trouble. make my comments and leave it at that. Just, since I became a minister, I have a hard time shutting up about it. There's just so much to show and tell. It says Yeshua was only here to open blind eyes and closed minds. I'm doing the same, following the footsteps. I'm on that path. Pat and Jolly, path of an angel. Protected by angels and demons. That's a good spot. Hey, that's a really good spot. Anyway, here we are in Sand Springs. Boing. Anyway, I got to get off here and make my rounds. Make some rounds, but hey, I'm going to be back with some more. We got a lot to say.